I knew him in like 2007.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just. Just kidding. But it was a long time ago. Way before.
That got too far away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys between getting paid and being able to sell some of the, I mean, you guys couldn't stick around very long, but you guys could grab some of the stuff and bring it with you to sell. You probably have like 5,000 credits worth of stuff each. That's not counting the two heavy sets of armor that you guys didn't figure out what you were doing. I don't know if anybody's got a strength of a D10.
Yeah, we did figure it out. So we're going to until someone hits weight day.
Yeah, exactly. I could actually just bump up to strength 8, and because I have brawny, be able to wear it. So,
I mean, under normal circumstances, it depends on your thought. If you're worried about not taking damage in the first place, armor, or if not, just bringing your friggin' vigor and toughness up as far as you can. So there's a lot of things that have AP, but unless you're dealing with a Sith or somebody else using a lightsaber, most things cap out at like AP 3.
Yeah. Hello, who joined?
Hey, sorry about that.
Spider, you joined, yeah. Now you got someone will.
Yeah, since the game was later, and for some reason I'm not getting notifications for this server, even though I have them turned on. So that also helps, or hurts, or whatever.
That's got to be Necron's fault.
Oh yeah, he secretly hates you, so you get nothing. There, I said it. No one gets anything.
Alright, so you guys fled from the Hutt's palace knowing that the Empire was on the way. You guys hopped in.
Are we returning to our ship in orbit and back to the Admiral, or?
Your ship that was on planet came and picked you up.
Yeah.
And now you're returning back to the Admiral so you can drop off the Jedi Master that you guys found that needs a couple weeks of recovery.
I'm gonna tell him, yo, I got the Riz.
But did we find out why or what they were supplying the Empire with?
Nope.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, before we leave the planet, I wanted to do one last sweep of the palace, especially around.
We did find out
Lagos.
the Hutt was supplying the guy with. I just can't remember what the fuck it was.
Is my audio working?
Yeah, sure.
I can hear you, Ricard.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, you can look around real quick, but there's nothing.
Greg,
Yeah.
we did find out. In that meeting, it said they were supplying slaves for a gas. The Hutt was giving
they
them
said
gas.
they
wanted
were.
some slaves in payment.
No, they said that they were sending biological stuff. They never said slaves. That's your assumption.
But they said biological. They want to trade credits or biological goods for the gas he produces.
Yeah. It could also be bioweapons too, so it could be a lot of things.
Yeah, but the Hutt was selling some sort of gas to them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why as soon as you make it to the Admiral and you guys tell the Admiral what you guys found out,
It's a trap.
the Admiral looks at you and says, "All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy. go track down Draga at Bespin and get the information out of him with any way you need to do it.
I gotta throw something in. Yo, Admiral, I found out that one of the people in the Senator's Palace was a spy. Because I saw her working for the Empire at the meeting. I give him all those details.
Yeah.
I mean, you want sending that to the fucking...
Stop. Make a smarts check, please.
Make a smarts check.
Make a smarts check, please, because you are forgetting something.
Very nice, GM.
I already sold the information.
Make a smarts check, please.
I have to log into the room. Give me a moment.
Hey, meanwhile, one more bit of retcon. I wanted to take all the information that was in the room where the old Jedi chick was being tortured. So, like all of her papers, all the stuff they've been doing, the type of
the hospital, right? All is the list of medications that she was on that was keeping her in the coma, and every once in a while an update on what her vitals were.
Yep. And were there any of the meds around?
Well, yeah, they were, being pumped in intravenously.
Yeah, all that stuff I grabbed up, threw in a bag, along with the robot when we dragged it on the ship. And this is for the lab techs, not for me. I just bring in all the info.
Well, the medication itself is nothing fancy or new.
That's fine. At least somebody will be able to look. Oh yeah, she was being given this. So.
All right, it will help in her recovery. All right, Kip.
On the smart check.
You were told by the captain of the Banshee not to tell the admiral that you work for the senator of Alderaan.
I didn't know I worked for him. I said that there's a spy in the senator's palace I saw.
The only way you would know that is if you were there, and you are not supposed to be letting this guy know that you were there.
Alright, so there's no way I can tell the senator that there's a spy.
Not through him, no. You can send communiques in space.
I'll send a communique to the senator.
Okay. Yeah, the admiral is only trusted so far.
I'll tell the admiral about the Riz. They had those weird clone pigmen. I don't know if he knows anything about that, but yeah.
Clone pigmen?
They came out, the brothers. They were all these identical.
They weren't identical.
Oh.
They just called themselves the brothers. They may or may not have been related.
I thought they were all created at a lab. It's just like a bunch of clone pigmen.
No, he specifically said they weren't. They were not only not related, but they changed themselves out every once in a while.
Yeah, freaking fantasies of a Gamorrean clone trooper empire.
Yeah, no, the clones that you saw were the Imperial agent. Her bodyguards were ex-clone troopers. All right. Well, we're not waiting for Will any further than this.
You can't wait. You gotta go over there and kick him.
Yep. No, I mean, I already messaged him. It's not my job to fucking grab him by the dick and pull him.
That costs extra.
Yeah, he went away as soon as the game started. He was useless. Alright.
You gotta pay $10 a session for that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you guys are going to Bespin. Yay! If you guys need to make any quick purchases or anything, you guys should have 5,000 credits at the moment as of making it back to the ship. If you didn't spend money, add that to whatever you already have. Like, I don't think Ricard has actually bought anything, so I think Ricard should be up to, like, somewhere around 10,000 credits.
Okay.
That's an additional 5,000.
All
Yeah.
right.
Whatever we had.
This is you can sell the armor and such and weapons that you manage to snag and bring with you for about 2,000 credits. Then each of you get paid 3,000 credits from doing the mission. Oh, and that being said, before we go any further, Spider, you need to explain who you are and why you want to travel with these guys all of a sudden.
So, my name is Arden Rygor, and I just showed on my shoulder, and this is Chase. I am Recall Pit. And, oh, hold on. Switch over to the computer.
He now has a weird, creepy thing on his shoulder.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can certainly hear you better.
Yeah, well, my name is Arden Rygor, and I gestured to my shoulder, my Recall Pit, and this is Chase.
Okay. What's the
What
weird
race are
creepy
you?
thing on your shoulder?
It's my pet. He's a Recall. You know, like Nyx from Star Wars Outlaws. His name is Chase.
Are you human?
I'm human, yes.
Okay. Got it.
So,
Oh, you got the furry lizard thing.
yeah. Yeah, I updated my character portrait in my open. You can see him on there. He's a little different color from Nyx, but same species. So, it looks like they stole my ship, so I guess, at least for now, I'm with you guys. What are we doing? What's going on here?
Oh, apparently
I'm a
I'm a
smuggler by
Jedi,
trade, but-
and the other girl's a Sith, and we're the yin-yang connection.
Apparently,
Yeah, and
you
we're
just
just traveling
realized
the
that you're a
world.
Jedi.
Well, yeah. I'm now a master. I took the courses online and everything. And now we're traveling the galaxy on an adventure of saving the day.
Oh, let me see.
Also, there's that guy over there who's a robot, but he doesn't know he's a robot, so don't tell him. And then there's some angry guy that follows us around.
No one knows it's a robot,
Please,
right?
I'm a historian.
Okay, a historian. Sorry, I got it wrong.
Is your
And this
pet
other guy
sensitive?
is supposed to be here, but Is Nicole dead? I mean, Virgil's character? Do we just loot his body? We had the forearm guy who can't play anymore.
That's not Nicole. Nicole is Phil's character.
Oh, then which one was Virgil's? Oh no, he automatically removed him, so I can't loot his body. Froda. Damn it.
Is your pet? What's its name?
Chase.
Chase, and is it sentient?
I don't think they're
Or-
considered sentient.
Oh, okay.
It's like an animal. I mean, it's
Okay.
really smart, but not quite that smart.
Like way smarter than a cat.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's not saying much, though.
Which is
I
pretty
know.
smart.
That's
so-
why I said way smart. Way smarter.
Hey, I watched my cat terrorize my dogs today. It was hysterical.
does say high level of intelligence, but it doesn't say how high, and it does not say that they're considered sentient.
Okay, got it. Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking like raccoon, chimpanzee type intelligence.
What,
You know,
what's,
like trained.
I mean,
what's it called?
pets are pretty smart, so I don't know. But
What's it called?
case, you know the species? The species is called Mercal.
I'm sorry, can you spell that?
I can do you one better. I'll put it in Discord.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay, that thing.
Oh, and because of the fact that the Admiral knows that Bespin is not exactly a good place and they do some really stupid shit, they give you an extra 1,000 credits as like a ending fund. Not everybody, just 1,000 credits for you guys for expenses.
Oh, okay.
Just general party bond.
Are they insinuating that could be used for bribes?
Pretty much so, yeah.
Okay, got it. So we need to be aware that that's where we should go before we start with insults and random statements.
So, just so I'm understanding things here, you're on the run from the Empire because naturally you're a Jedi and not Jedi Sith person. But you're reporting to an admiral. Who is this admiral an Imperial?
No, what is the Admiral?
Ex-Imperial.
We're all working for the
okay.
rebels. Yeah.
And he's already left the Empire. That it was just birthed a few days ago or a week or something.
The captain flying the ship turns around and looks at you and goes, "Bucko, they broke him out of an Imperial prison."
Oh, but the Empire just formed recently. I'm not sure what the timeline exactly is. You said it was quote unquote right after.
Yeah,
Order
it's
66.
right now. It's about 6 months after Order 66.
Okay, so he's probably a former Republic admiral then technically, and they arrested him because he refused to join the Empire or something like that. Is what I'm assuming.
Well,
but it sounds like
he joined the Empire briefly, and then they were doing stupid shit, and he refused to do what they told him to do.
based. Sounds like a good man.
I'm gonna put myself on mute while
Probably
you
had
guys
no idea
play
what was
catch up.
going on when the Empire was formed until it did.
Yep. So, by the way, do you know what a hell? I know you know vehicles. Do you know what a Baldo class yacht is?
Are you asking me in or out of character? Because I might in character, but that would require a roll probably.
Well, okay, yeah, so yeah, both.
I know what a yacht is.
Well, a Bado class yacht. Baudo.
Oh,
I mean, you could
possibly.
roll
Let me
common
double check
knowledge
that.
for me.
I think I might be familiar with that out of character. Let me see here. Though. I have to click the right thing. There we go. If I remember
Normally,
correctly, I think I recognize that.
really fast pleasure craft. Like nobles used to buy this and have fun with it. This one looks like it was refitted up for light cargo duty and has some armament that normally they don't have. But they're also known for being... This will outrun, or this would go toe to toe with just about any light transport as far as getting from point A to point B, and atmospheric, it's almost as fast as a TIE fighter.
Yeah, I know this ship. This is a nice ship. Pretty big, too.
Yeah. That's what you guys are currently in.
That's going to be our transportation to Bespin.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep,
cool.
That's been your...
Hey, does it fit will it fit one of those, one of our speeders or any of, at least one?
Yeah, I told you there was enough cargo space that you could grab 2. You could possibly grab 3, but if you grabbed 3, it would be... You couldn't launch them, like you couldn't land and launch them quick. They'd have, they'd be piled on top of each other a little bit.
Well, whoever's going to drag a speeder on, that's fine. I'm taking mine, and when I get to Civilization, I was getting a... I have to create a monster out of my 2 rifles and get, for the slot, I want to get something that aims. Gives it a sighting or better targeting.
Okay, are you looking for, like, basically a laser pointer?
Yeah,
or...
I think I kind of want, like, if it can't get both, I guess I'll go with the laser. But if I kind of want to have laser and optical, so. Or just a multi-site, where it even does ultrasound or UV, or not UV, infrared. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you can get. Don't you already have like thermographic or low light vision yourself?
Probably, but I just want to have that on the. I have a slot for it, so I can't think of anything else on. But I want.
Okay.
Need to make it. I just want to get a plus out of it as possible. Worry about that later. But also when we got these speeders, they were a little bit dilapidated. So I want to get a complete tune-up kit for this. So I'll spend
Oh no, these speeders were not dilapidated. These aren't the beat-up speeders.
Okay.
No, those were the speeder bikes on the Jungle Planet. These are the swoop bikes that are really fast but aren't tough.
Right, I'm still gonna get spend a couple hundred credits, get a complete tune-up kit for it, and some paint.
Yeah, maybe one of those
plastic polish.
One of those spinning rims.
You can get those in hologram, but no.
They're like the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Yeah,
okay.
It's who each their own. It's like I've never would put it on, but.
Speaking of mods, I was going to get Rapidly Recycler for my bowcaster and buy some mini grenades, which the bowcaster can launch.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Where is the mod that you were talking about? What page?
Hold on a sec. Page, I think 118. Yeah, 118.
In the normal companion?
In the Star Wars companion. It basically means if I spend an action, I could switch it to a rate of fire 3. But it takes an action.
Okay. Are you going to have somebody else install that, or are you going to try and do a repair check and do it yourself?
I'm going to have somebody who knows what they're doing.
I'd be glad to help on that. And I think, Kip, do you have repair?
I got some repair. I can help you.
Oh, yeah, Navi. We're having a repair day anyway.
Here, I'll give you an assist roll so you get the +1 or whatever.
There you go. There's a +2.
Okay. And all right, so then.
Yeah, Kip gave you Oh, it didn't roll it. Why is it not rolling? Do I have to go from the sheet?
Okay.
There you go.
There's another +2.
I got 11, and now we got 11, so you got +2 to what you're doing, +4.
Okay, +4. All right. So on the bowcaster for the upgrades, let me see here. Repair. Come on, repair. Well,
You got
with a
success and a raise, so yeah.
Will that work for you? Does that get you what you want?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll work fine.
For Phil. So,
Cool.
all right.
Yeah.
And then I want to do the work on Sheila and kludging it together with the well, taking like the barrel off of Sheila for the range, and you have to like use the like smaller clip, but I'm gonna try to keep the rate of fire 3, and and then it'll be slightly less range on it, but I'll see what I can come up with here with this roll. +4. Can I keep the +4 since we're working that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's 3.
What's the thing that
Okay.
makes you increase your armor?
And one last thing, Ken, while we're here, can we do a roll to see if we can at least park Will's character in a plugged in, charging up and healed?
Yeah, you guys can fix Will.
Very
He just
well.
won't actually be awake until he shows up. I was hoping he would be here so you could make
Uh-huh.
fun of him while you were doing
Right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But yeah, the moment's passed. But anyway, I was just going to roll. I just want to get out of the way. But if you want me to wait, that's fine.
No, you can roll and get it out of the way.
Oh, if this is a
Okay.
healing check, it's -3 because he has 3 wounds.
It's not a healing check, it's a repair
I
check.
I did a repair.
Yeah, but he's repairing
Yeah.
wounds.
It doesn't count. Wounds don't count from
14,
the
it don't. 14, yeah, you fixed 2.
Okay.
But
So-
what do you mean it don't count? Did it change something?
He's not healing, he's being repaired. It's totally different.
So they don't have fires and repair?
No.
Oh, well, body da for
Can't
Will.
heal a machine.
Anyway, so that's a reasonable. So it's parked and plugged in, and
Yep.
strapped and like tied to the wall, so it won't
Now,
fall
can I
around.
talk about what I want? Or, well, I still gotta wait.
Okay. So I
Well,
just
what is it
work.
that you want, Chris?
I want to do an armor upgrade on the plating because I have 1 mod slot in the light armor. Is there something to give you a +2?
A 1 mod slot allows you to add a modification to it. It doesn't give it a bonus
Yeah,
to the
isn't there a armor mod that gives you increased AP? Increased armor. Trying to look through the book for it, but
The only armor modifications that I found are actually in the old book. The
Hi-Fi companion.
no, the the Time of the Old Republic.
Hmm.
That has armor modifications in it.
Okay, are you saying that's a no, or I have to go digging through an old book? What are you saying?
You'd have to go looking through the books. I don't know what they are. I just found that they were in there today.
Alright.
So I'm
let's move on.
normally armor modifications in the standard book are like hiding things or putting something in there so you can like a piece of equipment or something, not making them stronger.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you can just go ahead and play the game then.
Okay.
I'll fuck around the book later.
Just the one last thing on the tuning up the bike and doing that, like fixing the handlebars for me and everything. Is that just a hand wave, or can it roll a repair?
Yeah, that's just a hand wave.
Okay, got it. All right. Then I will leave that be. And
Okay. So you guys are off to Bespin. I'm assuming you guys remember what Bespin looks like.
mm-hmm.
The clouds, except for the city.
Yep. You make it there. You find that you get called. The space controllers are definitely looking to make a few extra bucks. You can hear Captain O'Keefe talking to them and them telling her that basically she's going to be in a holding pattern waiting to land for like 4 hours because there's a lot of traffic against her, unless, and then they don't actually say anything. They're not real subtle.
Alright, I display my Java Riz. What is the role for bargaining because they got rid of Streetwise? Is it persuasion now?
Yeah.
It is persuasion, yeah.
Alright.
First, you might want to make a common knowledge check to know what a standard bribe of this magnitude should be, like in the general price range.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, you guys can all.
Common knowledge.
Well, I got a 3, so Lord of Crowns, please correct the zeros I'm putting down. Oh wait, you got a 5. And now
There
they
we
got
go.
a
Navi knows.
Navi's the sussiest.
Navi knows everything. What about an Akolo? You know anything?
Wow.
Oh, you
Yeah.
already rolled. You rolled a 5. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, so what are
Alright.
we
I was
looking at
busy
now?
playing with
What's the
Chase.
ballpark?
Somewhere between 200 and 400 credits. 200 is lowballing it. 400 is being like, yeah, here you go. And being, tipping a little extra.
Oh, let's speed it up.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give them the max Riz. I'm get out the way because I'm gonna do my Rizzer. Oh man, that sounds horrible. Does anyone want to give me a assist on this roll, or should I just roll and wait for what?
What you rolling?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I'll give you an assist.
Guess we'll,
+1.
I'll try to help. I'll try to help as well.
Okay, I got a 5, a 6 with a +1. We'll see how much Ricard can tip it. A 4, so I got a
Hold on a
7.
second, Nicolo. Do you have a?
Yeah, I'm the face. Remember that.
Right. Yeah. You really should be talking to the.
Yeah.
Well, roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
We got 8. We all got together holding hands. So is that enough to just pay 200 because we got a raise?
Yeah.
I
You
think
talk
the
them
wise.
down to 200.
Yeah.
They normally want 200, but they'll
Right.
accept 2.
Right. So now that we have them in that position, the recommendation is to just give them the 4, because you know the guy's job's important. So make him feel good. It's not like chintz out on the bribe.
Stop wasting money. I mean, this is like I'm trying to use my skill and
Yeah.
be awesome.
We already used the skill. Now we can get a bump
We
off
used
of
the
that.
skill to get a. We used the skill to get a discount. Now you want to pay full price.
Right.
Yep.
So we get like extra, like better service from them.
Brownie points.
Yeah, brownie
Brownie
points. Yeah. Anyway.
But
All right.
Have a good attitude about it, yeah.
Plus,
So
get the guy's name.
I just asked, I'm designing this guy as a face, so, if there's an opportunity to be a face.
You'd like to take it, yeah. So we should. I hold back. It's like I'm not from a sand planet. I'm not Riznik Negate.
Alright, if you insult me one more time, I'm quitting the game, Ricardo. You've been taking shots at me since we started today.
Okay.
all right, I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard Phil Ricard take shots, but let's try and calm down, please.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys land at Cloud City. Cloud City itself is unlike an arrival on other worlds. The approach path given by the spaceport controllers takes the heroes on a tour, so you guys fly around and see the planet's wealth. Then finally brings you to land in one of the many civilian docking bays. When you disembark, they find that there is quite a few customs agents waiting on them. You don't see any Imperial insignias or anything, but they seem to hold themselves with like a level of arrogance that you equate with people who are working for the Empire nowadays.
What race are they?
They're humans, and they demand the right to thoroughly search the ship for contraband, which sends your captain into a sputtering flurry. She starts arguing and screaming at them immediately.
I recommend that she name drop the guy that we bribed, and that we have full clearance. Blah blah.
And they look at you and go, yeah, you got to land your ship. Woo, wah-dee-da. That doesn't mean that you guys don't have contraband on your ship.
Got nothing.
Of course, there's always ways to make it so we don't have to inspect you.
Yeah, I'm sure if we paid the docking fees, we can get through this.
Oh yes, there's customs fees that make inspections go a lot quicker and easier.
And how much is the fee?
Well, there's three of us and obviously it takes a lot more of our time and we get in far further trouble, so we would each need to be paid the same thing that you paid your traffic administrator.
Paying them 200 or 400 each.
You mean what? You mean the same 100 that we paid him?
What, 100? Wait. Give me a persuasion check, please.
Nice, Phil.
So they can...
Okay. Anybody want to help me with?
Persuasion?
Okay, I'm actually going to use my power to give you a boost trait. So you'll just feel the force of the Riz. And
+1.
you have 2 die increase for the next 5 rounds.
Woohoo.
Nothing. I got nothing.
So yeah, you'll have a 2 die increase and +1 from Navi.
Okay. So it's D10 plus 1.
Oh, what is this? What's going on here?
It's hard to tell if they're female or not, so I may or may not. Don't know if attractive will work, but I do get a reroll.
Yeah, no,
Attractive always works because you're androgynous.
Oh.
Good lord.
Wow.
They look at you and go, well, yeah, in order for him to have let you in for 100, you must be, yeah. He starts assuming that you're somebody much more important, and he starts looking at the ship and realizing, oh, this is a Bato class yacht. Maybe you are people who are much more important than he thought, and they humbly take the 100 credits each.
Yeah,
And
they just thought you're a noble because you look like a royal, bro. And you showed up on a fucking yacht.
yeah, they just kind of like stutter a little bit and like walk off quickly, like looking over their shoulder a little. You hear one of them going, "You didn't tell me he was that important. I didn't know, man. I didn't know."
He's the prince's bastard son, incognito. Don't charge him anything. Sorry.
All right. So the city itself is absolutely beautiful. It's all like open walkways between the buildings, and you can look down and see the gas giant below you. You wouldn't want to get thrown off though, which is, basically you're, between all of the buildings, you're walking on bridges. So there's a lot of open air. See a lot of these bird creatures called Minox flying around that have adapted themselves to be able to breathe the toxic Bespin air. Actually, hold on.
Is there any gambling on Bespin?
Oh, we will get to that. But yeah, can you see these lovely creatures?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fly around a lot.
See the Millennium Falcon in the background. That's in. Or drawn from it, I guess. Inspired by it.
Would they be attracted to the droid if it was here?
Maybe,
really.
but it's more they fly around and eat other little things, and they actually
the rest of the city.
yeah, there's a lot going on, so they're almost like pigeons out here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just because those things eat little things on that note, Kip kind of instinctively clutches the lightsaber. What? I'm a little thing. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping you're keeping that kind of out of sight anyway.
Well, I got the vibro blade in sight in the sheath, but the lightsaber is kind of
Right.
out of sight.
Now, that's actually one of the
Well,
things that you could do with your armor with ease. One of the things that you can do to armor is add a spring-loaded hidden compartment, so you could basically keep the lightsaber up your sleeve and have it pop out when you need it.
I was debating on that, or get the cheater thing, where it's a gambling device and a piece of armor or weapon, so you can carry it to the casino while getting caught.
Yeah, but in order to use that correctly, you need the thievery skill.
But I can boost a skill I don't have.
Alright.
I
mean, that's also some.
I'm crafting on my ideas.
No, I'm not. I'm being. That's a possibility. I was crapping on your ideas. Believe me, you'd know the difference. Like, oh man, that's fucking stupid. Don't do that. Anyway, there are a lot of guards walking around. They're called the Cloud City Wing Guards, the security forces of the Cloud City. They're like pretty much everywhere you go. There is, like every couple blocks or every major building, you at least see one or two of them standing around looking. I mean, they don't look all that impressive as far as like danger to you guys, but they look pretty, and it's an obvious thing that there is a police force like around and watching.
The fact their name is the Cloud City Ring Guards, the fact that you describe them as kind of pretty looking makes them sound like a women's roller derby team.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they might have skates in their boots, and don't underestimate women's roller derby. They'll kick your ass.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They almost remind me of like the stupid guards in England that are all over the place that are supposed to be quiet.
Oh yeah, with the giant hats and everything.
Yeah,
The guards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't think of their name. I've been hitting that a lot.
They're more okay. They do guard things, but they're more of like a status symbol than anything else, really.
Right,
I mean,
and that's what I'm trying to say here. These guys look like almost. Imagine if you were in New York City, but all the cops that you could see that were out and standing about were in like dress uniform instead of looking like beat cops with beat up shoes.
Oh,
And most of them aren't walking around doing anything. Most of them are just like standing somewhere. I mean, they are eyeing people up and down. They do obviously have some security training, and they look at everybody suspiciously. That being said, you don't want to take any rifles or any large weapons out here. You will be turned away and told to bring them back to the ship.
now I have a pistol. Is that okay, or or a sidearm?
Vibro sword. Stuff like that. Yeah.
A lot of that stuff, if you can hide it and it isn't really visible, they seem to be okay with it. You can see some other people walking around with stuff. I mean, we all know the power of the Highlander. You obviously can hide a sword underneath your trench coat.
No, I mean I have like the
I'm
Omnion
actually wearing a trench
Blaster,
coat.
which doesn't really work against people. Would they allow that? Could only work against robots.
Yeah, that is totally non-lethal. You could have that out front and center and they wouldn't blink at it.
Okay.
But, full vibro swords, vibro rapiers, that's probably not something you want running around. Vibro daggers and stuff like that you can get away with.
Is that what the vibro blade is? Because they just say vibro blade, but I assume that's like the short sword.
Yeah, that's more of a short sword because they specifically have a long sword, a two-handed sword, and a dagger.
Okay.
And a rapier.
So a vibro blade you can probably get away hiding.
Yeah.
What's the
Especially if
biggest
you're wearing a
pistol
long coat like me.
that you can just carry out in the open?
Well, I mean, it depends on where you're going. If you start going to the higher parts of town, then you don't want to have anything visible. You want to have stuff hidden.
Okay.
If you're in medium parts of town, you can get away with walking around with like a blaster like Han Solo or something like that.
Okay, so that would be a...
Wait a minute. If you Say you're a noble and this guy's your bodyguard. Will they let him carry a weapon out in front or not?
Make some notice checks for me, please.
Okay. But I mean, Ricardo totally looks like a bodyguard. Yeah, it's a body and the guard. I noticed that. What do I got? I don't know.
Anybody else do notice checks?
Nikolai,
Kip, are you broken? Are you broken today?
Well, oh look, everyone else is like 6 foot and I'm 3 foot. I can't see around all the asses.
What? What are we rolling for? Notice? Oh,
Yes, a notice check, please.
okay.
I literally want a crowd of people. I'm surrounded by ass. Oh well.
So, I mean, yeah.
Kids like trying to like stand on his tippy toes and just can't see anything.
Ricard, you do notice that his question is valid. Every once in a while, you will see somebody that looks important, and you will see security forces walking around with them with open weaponry and armor.
All right. I'll let him know and everybody else.
That being said, you're fairly certain that they must be licensed security, which means you would either need to falsify some papers or hack into their system and have it look like you guys are licensed.
Wait a minute. I mean, isn't Ricardo already licensed? Wasn't that his day job, shooting things?
Not, I haven't ever been licensed here on this planet, so.
So it's the planet licensing. I thought it's like, oh, you have a bodyguard license.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That would be like.
I do know some customs agents that might be more than willing to help us out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is true. If you go back and you find them, you could say, "Hey, we forgot to ask. We need to register my routine as bodyguards."
Yeah.
Definitely chip in whatever creds, like 200-300. It's like whatever.
Okay.
If it needs to be per person stuff, I'll definitely chip in.
I'm sure I'd be familiar
look
with
like a
those
servant
features as a
just
smuggler.
kept around to work on the droids. I'm fine being a servant or a secretary instead of a bodyguard.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you go back, you find those same people, and you're like, "You guys took off so fast. I forgot to register my security forces." And they'll be like, "Oh, okay." And they kind of do it without even, you already shook them with that 18 friggin' persuasion check.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I'm assuming Necron does not go to be a bodyguard. Necron doesn't look very bodyguardish.
No.
So, Spider, Ricard, and Nicolo, you guys can get away with bodyguard stuff.
Wait a minute, Niccolo is the face.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the face is allowed to carry personal arms.
Okay, I got you. The noble can carry a gun to defend himself. Got you.
Well, a gun and a sword. I don't think the bowcaster would be something that they'd allow walking around, though.
Yeah.
That would be a little crass for a noble to be trying to carry around on a purportedly civilized city.
Yeah, it's like something he takes out when he goes hunting.
Yeah. When I'm going slumming.
All right. So, you guys now have decent access to walk around with a good chunk of the party armed. I'd like everybody to take a penny for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Nope. Darn.
Thank you.
So I will have a now. You so a vibro raper would still be pushing it, right?
No, not as a bodyguard. As a bodyguard, you're fine.
So I'll have the raper. Good.
Yeah, you've seen the bodyguards walking around with full blaster rifles.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just have the. I don't know. I don't. Are you saying I can take Sheila Ann with me?
Yeah, you can take Sheila.
Oh wow, that's gonna be really painful for somebody. That one's she's got her like own little. She gets a little bit of a little. It looks like a shoulder bag, and it's actually it's for like your looks like something that they carry for exercise mats or something. She's definitely doesn't. I'm not showing her off, so.
Okay.
Let's have the vibroblade and the needler. And then...
All right, well, don't forget, you got that other pistol, too, the...
Oh, the Merson?
Yeah, the Merson's not bad. That's a kind of heavy pistol. He does more than the needler. I think it's like a 3d6 weapon.
Yeah, the needler does, like shoots through, like, school buses.
Yeah, it does. AP10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like subtle, and it's just like, you know.
Okay. So now that you guys can
pistol of Star Wars is what I'm getting.
So now that you guys can walk around freely, what's the plan?
I look over to our glorious leader. What's the plan?
Who's the glorious leader?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. I looked to the glorious leader as well.
What's the job, man? At this point, I don't know. Either Ricard or Phil.
Will's not there, so your leader's, still broken. He's still asleep, recharging.
I said Phil, not Will. I'll never put Will in charge. I don't want to die.
I'll look Phil's glorious leader.
Like Team Chaos. Who are we supposed to be looking for? Oh, we're supposed to find Draga and kill him.
Yeah.
So
let's go look for Draga the Hutt.
Yeah. Oh wait. What is a big enough party spot to accommodate his bulk?
Would he be in the slums or the good side? Because he's rich, but he's also scummy.
Good question.
Yeah. They're not mutually exclusive.
I'll hit the hacking or like a console somewhere and just review all the ship's logs and anything that's came in from our direction.
Yeah.
And
all right. Well, give me a hacking check.
Okay. See if I can pull this off.
This is where the Star Wars turns into Shadowrun.
I hope not.
Can you give him a boost on his hacking? Good enough. Never mind. Good.
I don't think he needs it.
Nope.
So look at that. And
6 days ago.
Good.
6 days ago, there was a what the hell type of ship is that again? Hold on, just a second. There was a luxury 3000 and 6 headhunter or a Z95 headhunter craft landed, and a supposedly Hutt debarked. After that, all records seem to have been wiped. It doesn't even say where the ship landed. It looks like the Hutt pays a lot, and except for the fact that the ships landed and they have not left, you can't find any other details.
All right.
Well, Phil, do you want to use your pretty face for a networking persuasion thing?
Sounds friend.
Are you guys curious as to what a luxury 3000 looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Good friend, Draga. We go way back.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's the sand barge.
No, actually, a luxury 3000. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a better image and put it up on
Discord.
board.
All right. I just want you all to know.
Lando actually had one of these before he picked up the shit. Lando had one of these before he picked up the Millennium Falcon.
Damn it, anything Lando has to be evil.
Evil? You mean evil or fancy?
Both.
What does it have to be evil?
Because Lando's evil.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's a super
man.
bad guy. He's black, so everyone says he's evil.
Okay, racist.
Pick the game, not the player.
He's like the only black character in Star Wars.
Oh, except for Finn and Samuel L. Jackson. Mace Windu.
Yeah, well, Samuel L. Jackson and Finn had to come in and redeem Lando for being so evil.
Although, ironically, he actually teeters.
I'm gonna stop now
light side and dark side of the
because
Force. So
I think I am misremembering the movie a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I have to drop everything and get my wife away from the machine, so you guys keep playing while I quietly listen.
So what are we doing right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
More darker than others.
I say... I say low class.
I put a luxury 3000 in the Discord. It's not too dissimilar from the yacht that you guys are currently on.
Okay.
Doesn't look as nice as ours.
Yeah, still
Much fancier.
looks like a sand barge in some ways.
Yeah, it is shaped a lot like that. Similar size. Well, no, I think it's bigger. Well, I don't know. The sandbarge was pretty big, actually. Yeah.
That looks like an image from the Clone Wars.
But it's supposed to be a sleek, precision-crafted starship. Very fast, very luxurious.
Okay,
But
so
you know
let's
the-
start stealing it, we'll stop talking about it.
If the hut's on it, it's probably nasty and stinky by now. So, anyway, Bodhikazar, like, you get the impression that whoever the hut hired was a much better hacker than you, because they cleaned up all, they couldn't do any, and you don't think it has anything to do with the people who you bribed to land, because otherwise you wouldn't have found that the fact that they'd landed. So it has to have been somebody, once they hit the ground, that went and cleared the records from there. Possibly somebody who works in there, but that could be hundreds of people.
Okay, I'll pass that on. We got the hut's obviously like well connected here, so we should be cautious when we're questioning people about him.
So what'd Phil get with his role?
Well, who was Phil asking and talking to? and then we actually have to make the roll.
Oh, okay. Because there's a thing called networking where you just ask around for like 10 minutes and just make a persuasion check. You don't have to specify it.
Okay. Well, sometimes asking the right people can make the target number a little higher or a little lower.
In your actions tab on your character sheet, there's a network the nice way and network the not nice way. So hit the network the nice way and it'll ask you questions. You fill in the blank and you're ready to go.
Where's that?
Under your actions tab in your character sheet, or on the HUD. But we ain't got no HUD because we ain't got no
Persuade actions or
actions. Right after effects, powers, effects, actions.
oh, okay. I thought you're
Put us on the board so we can get some hard
about
action.
the heads up. Okay, sorry. The
See,
nice
there,
way.
see
persuasion?
like if you hit the nice way, it's got a thing where it says money talks, and so you roll that. I failed, but I'm just demonstrating, so I don't count.
Alrighty, now money talks. How much does that cost? Well,
You rolled Wilhelm.
I rolled Wilhelm just for shits and giggles, and the protocol droid is not very good at being very protocol-y. Imagine that.
let's see. I get a free reroll
All right, nice.
for the.
Still success.
If it makes you feel better, it wouldn't have mattered if you got like a 16 or above. Nobody up here in the higher class area of the Bespin City has a freaking clue what you're talking about. Actually, some of them look at you and they're like, "Hut? Why would you associate with a hut?" And they're like, they turn around and walk away snooty.
Oh no, I was talking to high class area. I was trying to get amongst the ground crew.
Yeah, well, even the normal everyday people in this part of Bespin City, no, you'd have to go somewhere else.
Gotcha.
Well, get the
Most of them-
or we're going to the slums.
Yeah, there's a couple people that you get the feeling, honestly, are like confused. Like they have no idea why a hut would be here. What you did learn, however, in passing, is you learned that there's a very large gambling tournament going to be happening soon. And that's why the city is busier than normal, and that's why there are cops all over the place.
Oh. And why they look so pretty.
Yep.
Didn't somebody say they had gambling?
No. Do you have gambling regard?
No.
I have the ability to give someone the gambling skill on a D4, but I don't actually have it myself.
I don't gamble.
I know that there's somebody in the party that has gambling. I don't know if they either forgot or they just don't feel like mentioning it yet.
Spider, you got gambling?
Yeah, sorry, I was away from the computer. I have a D4 in gambling.
All right. Hey, you can
It's
boost
not
that.
great, but I have it. So, what's that?
Jeff can boost that.
I couldn't hear you over
I'm sorry.
Chris.
Zeth can boost you on your gambling skill.
Cool. Cheating with a Jedi sounds
So,
fun.
you guys get a call from Captain O'Keefe, who stayed on the Banshee, and she asks you guys to come back to the ship for a little bit, please.
Okay. But better not be another three-way. And I go back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys make it back to the ship, and she just hands you guys. She's like, "This was delivered electronically to me."
this.
Nice.
Sadly, I can't send a response.
Why not?
Because it's sent electronically mysteriously. What do you want me to do? Mysteriously send it to everyone in the cloud?
Ricard, would you like to try and hack that to find out where it came from?
Yes. Let's see here.
All right.
This is a tough one. I don't really know.
I mean, no,
You know
with a
what?
4,
I'm gonna spend a
with a
penny
4,
just-
you got it. This
Oh, really?
was not
Oh,
the
okay.
same level. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
this
good.
was
Okay.
not somebody who knew how to cover their tracks very well.
Oh. Okay. I got
Yes,
clumsy.
One of those kind. Okay.
Jeez.
that is the address that you get, and when you look it up, it seems to be a bureaucratic office.
Put it up on the heads up so everybody can see that address and try to create a map between here and there.
Credits. Good grief. Data spikes were that expensive. I thought they were pretty common in Star Wars. 6,000 credits just for one data spike. That's something I assumed was very common in Star Wars. I've seen like people use them all the time in the books and stuff.
Oh, did they
They don't
use
use
it?
them in the
Can you
movies, but-
reuse it, or is it like a one-shotter?
I thought they were one-shotters.
I don't know.
I mean, for $6,000, it might be a reusable spike. I can see that.
I mean,
Yeah.
that seems like a waste of money for 6,000.
Yeah.
Use
I
it
thought
one time.
RGB
Like, geez,
Yeah. 'cause
Maybe
it-
it's for non-hackers. Like a hacker wouldn't need it.
that's true. I mean, it helps,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially if you're not a particularly good hacker. You
Yeah.
just know how.
So, yeah, you guys correlate the address, and that's definitely in the bureaucratic section of town. Like, a whole bunch of, like, paper pushing people. And when you guys do a smidgen of research, you find out that this whole damn city runs off a bunch of. It's like a parliament of guilds that vote and get a lot of the stuff done.
Well, that's got to be fun.
What the pen pushers sound like?
Yeah, it sounds. It sounds about as interesting as watching paint dry.
I figured there'd be a lot more backstabbing since they're all probably, that kind of guild. But I could be wrong,
I mean, we're talking like the
Right.
plumbing guild,
Oh, okay,
the
yeah,
electronics guild.
I retract
Yeah.
my statement then.
No, don't you know plumbers and electronics are known for backstabbing each other? It's a very cutthroat guild.
Yeah, that's why they all sit there with their pants half down to give you a target.
Yeah.
Never mind, plumbing crack jokes. I did building maintenance and construction for too long. Never saw a plumber that didn't need their crack filled. Anyway,
Yeah. On submarines, the plumbing, since you're underwater, gets flushed out with water that's pressurized at 300 pounds. And sometimes, if the guy doing the plumbing doesn't disconnect it right, he gets 300-pound sewage thrown into his face, which in the submarine community we call joining the 300 Club.
And that doesn't sound
Lovely.
fun at all.
I imagine every once in a while you have somebody who is obnoxious and maybe his stuff gets tampered with and he joins it accidentally.
Oh yeah, accidentally.
Just like I've heard of a few lieutenants getting accidentally shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, are you guys going to go down to said office?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Let's go.
Is there a Jawa guild so I can get discount droid parts on the way?
There does not seem to be a Jawa guild because it seems like the premier aliens on this planet that are the major backbone and workforce are Ugnaughts.
Oh, okay.
Or what?
Do you guys ever watch The Mandalorian?
Yes.
No.
Go.
Okay, remember the little dude that Nick Nolte was playing?
Yeah,
They
that
kind of look like they look like dwarf pig people.
Yeah, I know those guys.
I want to say they were
It's
Empire,
like-
they're the
so-
guys in Empire Strikes Back that took apart C-3PO, right? Or no, they put him back together.
Okay,
Stormtrooper
so
shot him, and the Ugnaughts put him back together. Or they started
Yep.
to, or they were stealing his parts or something in the 2 week came by and took him.
I'm just gonna swagger up there and be like, "Yo, Ugnaught, my fellow short king, what's up?"
Do you guys just go in and kind of like throw the door open and walk in, or are you going to sneak up and listen to the door, or what's your approach?
Look, I don't have anything to say, so whatever the party does, I'll do.
Well, I say
I
that
want
we
to go
should like
gambling, but no one wants
go
to do that.
in. I say we should like go in quietly so that we can see, scout the area. Because if he's in there alone,
Alright.
yeah, I say we just go for intimidation.
I
But if
mean,
there's like a bunch of people in there, we may want to like slip in.
we don't even know who sent the message, just know it came from the bureaucracy office.
True. All the more
Which is
reason to not go busting
obnoxious.
in.
I have to let the stealthy guys do the sneakings.
All right, so who wants to try and sneak in?
And sneak.
Are we
not
sneaking or are we
particularly
like
sneaky.
going in undercover or what? Yeah.
If you're not an Ugnaught, you probably can't go in undercover.
No, I'm not
Yes.
talking about the Ugnaught place. I'm talking about the bureaucrat place we're going to.
Well, you get a feeling that a lot of the different Parliament guilds have a lot of Ugnaughts in them. Because there are a lot, again, your plumbers, your pipe fitters, your, janitors. That's what the guilds are made out of, and Ugnaughts make up the majority of them.
Well, looks like Ricard, you're going to put on your Ugnaught disguise.
It's like a hologram that makes him look shorter or something.
Aren't you
Yeah,
a short
it's
one?
how they filmed Lord of the Rings.
Oh, just film it from just
With
different
holograms?
perspectives.
What was that, Necron?
Film them from a different perspective.
Hmm.
Just move the camera
What
crew
about a
around.
different perspective?
He was talking about move the camera so you look like you're from a different perspective.
Oh, I mean, they'd have to be looking at the camera, not at us.
I mean, I'm sure I technically
security
could
camera
put on
people, I
disguise,
guess.
but screw that. We're going to make Ricard do it. He got max for his.
All right, well, you guys are outside of this building, like arguing
Why
about
don't you
what.
guys do something and go ahead, alright? I'm going to sit here and twiddle my thumbs.
Are we sneaking in then?
You're sneaking in. No one else knows how to fucking sneak.
Yep.
You have a core skill as stealth.
I have like a D4 in it.
I'll go with you.
I mean, that's what I have. Ooh.
There you go. All right.
Power of the
Actually,
D4.
there's 6 in it. Yeah, right.
Yo, the D6 is the wild die.
I know.
Yeah, no, I've got a D6 in stealth. I didn't forget about that.
Oh. You should lead the way.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess I'm leading the way.
Yep.
Like, I've done this before. I'm a smuggler. I know what I'm doing. A lot of checks.
There's a lot of people.
Last time my character used his stealth
checks, I guess.
Was to steal the macroeconomic,
So, yeah.
the planetary macro final.
So you guys slide the door open very, very quietly and tippy-toe in and see like 9 Ugnuts at various computer stations in little cubicles typing.
Right.
And none of them have seen you.
Cool.
Now, Ricard, if you had got higher than a 4, you may have known which computer station it was sent from, but it wasn't worth spending a penny.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I have a D4 in hacking. Could I assist him with hacking rolls, at least in the future?
Sure.
Like, it's not. I think he has a D6, I think, but
Yeah, all you got to do is I'll lend an assist roll. Throw it in there. As long as he isn't like hacking quietly somewhere where nobody knows that he's hacking. Okay,
he still has
so
like, his data pad. Should we do that now?
I mean, if you want to retroactively go back and roll your D4 to see if you could, you would have to get him. You would have to roll a 16 though to get him the a raise.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good. And I didn't roll a stealth because I'm not going in. If these guys got it covered.
Right.
Hey,
So
Ricard, because I stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we're
and,
standing outside. Tall sore thumb, short sore thumb.
Yeah, we're gonna go across the street and get a latte.
Yeah. Well,
well,
whatever.
unless you.
A latte with blue milk.
Okay, so was what Wilhelm goes to start walking in. He started following you apparently. Oh wait, hold on.
Is he here?
And I was trying to be obnoxious, but apparently he's still like wounded and incapacitated, so they gave him negatives. Okay, he would have. He would have actually have made a 5 on his stealth check, unless you guys stop him.
I guess that's the latte crew. You gonna stop him from coming?
Are
in
you
after?
playing him or what?
Yeah, I had him walk around with you guys. Just I'm bored.
Okay.
Well, he always kept going on about, can I do a stealth check? Can I walk around and do stealth? So you guys started doing stealth, so he started to go with you. Unless you guys are like, no, it's okay.
Well, I'll let him go. He takes off that damn beanie first. Looks like a normal protocol droid, because a protocol droid walking around an office building isn't that unusual.
I think I'll prevent him from going in. Come on, Goldenrod, you're going with us. Let these guys take care of it.
He's like, well, that's not fair, but okay. All right, so, but
Yeah, you had to do the voice.
Hey, it's a
I did a spit take when you did that voice. You can't see it on your end, but I was drinking coffee. You did the voice. Like, oh man, now I got to clean up this mess.
You blew like the blue milk out of your nose.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, sorry. I'm just waiting. If violence is required, I'm here. And they got their comms. So.
Yeah.
Nalfi, who did you do dark binding on?
I was wondering if they wanted me to do dark binding on the whole office before they start, raise the alarm on us.
Well, nobody's actually seen you yet. They're all just sitting there working.
All right then. I'll just wait.
And just hold that in case they do, I guess.
Call Navi, like Navi in the comms. Do the kinky shit on your own time.
I mean, that being said, you guys rolled such high stealth rolls that unless you guys actually go boo, nobody's going to notice you until somebody has to, like, get up and go pee or something.
Is there another exit out of this room? Like, somewhere else to go besides just this room?
You see something that looks like it leads to the freshers, so they can go to the bathroom. There might be a break room off on the other side, but pretty much this is like 13 cubicles, and then there's like a small office over it, but nobody's in the office.
How many floors is this thing? I mean, like,
check.
I thought we were like, are we breaking through the back door or like a side door, or like how are we doing this? Just so I have a perspective to look from.
I'm pretty certain you guys just snuck in the front door, because going through the back door would have required you to disable some alarms.
Basically, when the door was open, you snuck in before it closed.
Okay. And why are we here?
Wait, who's this?
Hello, everyone. I apologize.
Well, your hair's burning, Will. Everyone's making fun of you, and now you're here.
Well, I know, and because I just installed a GPU inside my PC finally.
Yeah, I mean, we did a stealth check. Like, oh man, Will's not here for the stealth check, and now you're here. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I got rebooted. Damn it.
Okay, Decron, you're in here to find out which computer sent the message about the hut.
One of them, you got a message sent to you at the ship telling you to stop investigating the hut. Or, because you might get thrown off a space bridge, basically.
And you got tracked back to this office, so one of these 9 nerds did it.
So I gotta roll a nose check to see if I can.
Did someone repair me, by the way?
We all hear you, we just don't care.
Yeah, we repaired you. You're okay.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Wait, also, shit, I need to go ahead and upgrade myself with some advancements.
Now, to be specific, Ricard repaired you. I had no hand in it.
Yeah, you tried to heal him. You were just like putting bandages on him and he
Well, I was
just
supposed to
pushing
get
you away.
special
It's like,
force
stop.
power to heal droids, but it didn't come up with what wasn't there. Ricard just used the duct tape.
Heal a droid at all.
Oh no, apparently if you do, Drake was literally gonna make up a power just to heal droids. That's how much he loves.
Think about this. If there's one Jedi in the universe that might come up with a force ability to heal a droid, it would be a Jawa.
True.
Fair.
Think of the logic.
I was gonna say Anakin, but you got a point.
Nah, I still think Darth Vader would do it.
Hey,
He
Drake.
really loved C-3PO back in the day.
Pardon me, Drake.
He likes machines.
Drake.
Yeah.
May I?
Just say, Necron, your volume's a little low.
I mean, you can adjust it in
Alright.
Discord a little bit.
Okay, so when are you guys gonna figure out where this guy's doing it?
So did I notice anything with my check?
Yeah, you see 9 nerdy little dudes tapping away at office keys, and some of them are drinking coffee, and they look like our office nerds.
Do any of them have the I Love the Hut t-shirt?
No.
Damn.
Did we just?
Now, what were you saying, Necron?
May I change the grid on your map, on your scene here? Because I can't put any tokens down, and no tokens, no HUD.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have
sure.
it at 2,000,
Focus on you bastard.
and normally it's like 100.
Here, why don't I just, here. You should be
There
able
we
to put
go.
tokens on there. I was messing with it.
Yeah, thank you. Now we can actually use our HUD.
Yay!
Of course, you're all dead because you're floating in space, but...
Whoa. I got a spacesuit that's fully sealed. I'm not dead.
Depends on how long you're left out there.
Okay, I just logged on, so
Okay, Necron. Is there any skills you need to use that can give you a boost through the comm?
Originally I thought it was me and Spider going in here for him to do his hacking thing.
You appreciate this because we're both Force users. I can boost you like how Darth Vader choked a guy through a TV screen half a galaxy away.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same comm. I'll whisper it in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Can we not talk over the comms though, since we're sneaking? That seems like a bad idea.
Well, it's the earpiece. They can't hear it.
Mine are built in. I got cybernetics.
Yeah, she got like cybernetics. So she literally has voices in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she does anyway.
Because if they're all like ticka ticka ticka, me and Spire can sneak up behind one, thump, give the old karate chop in the neck, knock it out. He can do his little ticka ticka, and then we can find out the information. That's what I thought we were here for.
Oh yeah, okay.
That works too.
Okay, so you walk up. Okay, they are inside of each other with these little cubicles. If you knock one of them out, somebody is going to see you do it.
Well, you could knock them both out, but they have two guys doing ticka ticka.
You have 9 guys.
You could use your
no, I mean,
binding
you
thing.
said if they're looking, two guys looking at your cubicle, they could just.
I mean, it's a small room of cubicles. There's 13 cubicles, 9 of which are occupied.
Well, so it looks like you're going to do dark bonding to knock them all out.
See, that was my original thing. I knew it.
Actually, while you guys are thinking about this, one of them actually gets up to go pee and sees you standing there whispering to each other and screeches like a little girl.
Hold on. If I'm there,
You're not there. Wait. You're not there, Will. We're outside having coffee because we're too loud to sneak. Me, Ricard, and we split the party.
Yeah, and when you tried to sneak
he
in,
didn't
they
ask before he rolled dark binding. He just did it. So maybe she just did it, I guess.
Okay, so you capture Ugnaughts. I'm not even going to roll dice to make them try and escape. And one of them starts screaming, "I told you they would find us! You brought them down on us! All because of your meddling! They will kill us for sure!" And then there's a second.
No, you get to live because those other guys fucked up, but you're fine.
There's a second Ugnaught who's trying to escape, who's screaming, "We don't know that they work for the hut. Maybe they can help us."
Oh, maybe we don't need to. Well, I mean,
yeah.
I was just saying that I was just assuming they'd be easily intimidated, and we didn't have to roll intimidation, and they're already intimidated. But actually, I guess we don't need to intimidate them. We just need to persuade them that yes, we are not working for the huts. You actually got that right.
Okay.
Do we need to roll for that too, or are they as easily convinced as they are intimidated?
You need to persuade them to calm down, because a bunch of they just like shit themselves. You just walked in on Nerd Central.
I'll give you an
and
assist.
scared the shit out of them.
All right, no assist.
We just walked into an episode of The Office.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it looks like Phil has to put on his team leader hat and act like he's an office manager. No? Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. So, you get them to calm down, and they actually argue with each other, and some of them get the other ones to calm down. It's like a team effort. Some of them are having like panic attacks and shit like that. You're fairly certain you smell urine.
I'm glad the Force does not have like tactile sensations like that.
Yeah.
One of them was actually getting up to use the restroom, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or was he getting older? I don't remember.
He was just yeah.
So the first one who said, I'm sorry, the second one who said that we don't know if they work for the huts, introduces himself as Krygg, Krygg.
Interesting.
And his shaken, crying friend over here who thought that you were going to kill them all, he introduces as Freyan. And
Krieg and Freyan.
they're like, look, we got told to send you that message. We're sorry. Don't hurt us. We don't want any problems with Huts. We don't want any problems with you. We just want the Hut to stop doing what he's doing and get out of here.
Yeah.
That's actually what we want too. So
Yeah. What is the Hut doing? And there are a lot of ways to stop them. Some more permanent than others.
yeah.
He's like, okay, so the Hut has convinced the Air Guild that they really should be helping him, and it's making the rest of us look bad because they're siphoning gas. And we need proof that we can bring to the other guilds to make the Air Guild stop what they're doing. Is there any way that you guys can go and make the Air Guild people stop doing what they're doing with siphoning off the gas? Then we might be able to figure out where the Hut actually is for you.
Are they as easily terrified as you guys?
Probably not. The Air Guilds work on ships that go down, and they're actually like, use tools and stuff.
Huh. I'm thinking it, but I don't want to say it. But like typical Ugnaughts. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, these are definitely the non-typical Ugnaughts. These are the bureaucrat. I don't know a tool from a tick. Ugnaughts. You're fairly certain out of the whole entire population, the 9 people here are probably the entirety of the Ugnaughts on this planet that don't know how to use a tool.
Alright. There you go.
Yeah.
Drake, by the way, I just finished all my advancements. I just raised 2 skills, and I got the luck edge.
All right.
So I have
Sounds
more
good.
Benny.
Good edge.
All right. Well, take an extra Benny then.
Yay! Doink.
You are definitely the clown now.
Yeah.
Wait, did I ever get that Benny that everybody else got?
You have to go on your sheet and hit plus yourself, bro, and get it yourself.
Ah, okay.
Or you can go down into the bottom left corner where everybody's name is, where the little circle that says 3 is, and just hit the plus there.
No, we don't have
There's no
that.
plus. It's a minus. That's a GM ability.
Wait, hold up. Wait,
Yeah.
how the
You can
DM?
do plus, we can't. All I
Because he's
know
GM.
is that
Because he's GM more players. We can't just give
I know,
ourselves-
I mean,
we can on the character sheet apparently, but technically.
Yeah,
we
on your
can't give ourselves
character sheet,
bennies.
on your character sheet, you can giveth and taketh away. And
we can take away bennies on down the bottom left, but
right.
You can also hold down Alt B and you'll get a Benny.
also, I'm just gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Alright,
Now, you said
So-
they said they were siphoning gas. How big of a issue or crime is that here?
Oh, well,
pretty
we
safe.
wouldn't tell the cops. We would just, if we have proof, we would go to the other members of parliament and we would make certain that they lose face. And if they lose face, they won't be able to do what they're doing. And the Hut will want to leave because he won't be able to get what he wants.
So he wants the gas?
and
Hmm.
fair enough. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's what he was. He was selling the gas to the Imperial, but
Yep.
it's very unusual for a Hut to have access to gas legally, so he's stealing it, as they do.
How many things do Huts do legally? Not that
Yeah.
many.
Apparently, they do gambling legally because they make the gambling law.
Well, I mean, that's kind of cheating, though. That's like saying I own the casino, so I can do whatever I want. But I mean, it's like they're still. It's illegal for them to own the casino, but whatever.
Mm.
Well, I guess it depends on where they are too. If they're in the Empire, it's probably not illegal, but they're not really part of the
We're
Empire.
getting off
so-
topic. Sorry.
All right. Also, where am I, by the way?
You
Well,
are
okay.
outside having a macchiato with me and Ricard, or whatever we're doing, Ricard.
I mean, you're hanging out with humans who are, or well, not humans, but, I guess, but
I mean,
fleshy people
boy,
who are
if you want to sneak
drinking
in,
cocktails.
go do a stealth check and run in there.
All right.
We're on,
Well,
we're on Bespin.
Okay, sure. I'll go ahead and do stealth.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Shit.
It's kind of hard to with that armor. That arm. You have to do a strength resist first, or strength test.
Yeah, Ricard's literally holding you down because you're too loud. He doesn't want you stealthing it up.
Oh, okay. Well, doesn't matter.
Well, while
like,
you're doing that, I'll just stealth in there.
She's gonna scare him again.
What do you mean scare me? I'm the least imposing guy in our team. I'm the
But
one
you're
that
sneaky.
matches their height.
You're still gonna
I
surprise
don't
them
know-
if somebody
I don't
just
know
pops up out
about
of
that.
nowhere.
I'm fairly certain that the protocol droid in clothes is a little harmless, more harmless looking than you.
Yeah. Hey,
really?
Okay.
Bill's character, I let you go. Obviously, it's like a free for all now. Everybody's
Apparently we're all
flooding into
talking
the
there 'cause
building.
we're not doing a coffee scene on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 1 on stealth. I sneak like an elephant. Is why I didn't go in the first place.
Cool.
You go inside and you trip and fall and knock over a freaking computer. And it falls and hits into a chair that slides into the table next to it.
Okay, I get
You
back up.
might as well have gone in with a drum roll.
I get back up, dust myself off, and go, yes. My name's Kip Perez, and don't worry, people, we're the good guys. Action pose.
I sneer in the background.
Says the man who just destroyed some of their equipment. But okay.
On accident. I
You
just
know what?
knocked it over. It's not destroyed.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna repair.
I mean,
some
usually
equipment
computers
here.
shatter when they fall over on the table.
Is it okay if we repair some equipment?
Certainly, you can try to repair some equipment.
All right.
Okay, so since we're all here now, and the guns, like, what are we doing? We have to get evidence and send it to this other guild to make them lose face.
Yeah, your best bet is to catch them in the act. And considering it seems like they have gone into business overtime lately at the Tabana gas storage chambers, it would be better if you went sooner than later. And it looks like they're telling the truth. Part of it is they're telling the truth because they think that this would be a good time for you to go. Part of it is obviously they want you the fuck out of the office before you scare them or break anything else.
Okay. Also, so I just got rid of my
I'm gonna go back outside then, because clearly I'm too intimidating.
And
I mean,
On your
rolling
character,
over a computer is pretty intimidating, yes.
there you go.
on your character sheet, Wilhelm, you probably need to take off where it says that you're incapacitated.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be important.
All right. So let me just go ahead and do that. So defeated. Can I not? Go ahead and do I press it on? Do I turn it off?
That's with the line through it is good.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and do repairs. Cause I'm a protocol droid. And, oh God, I'm gonna
Oh, now you're
bet
quiet.
that.
You can't. You go to fix their computer.
That's great.
And you accidentally slam a spanner into it and just break it, and they screech because they think that you're doing an intimidation check.
Oh, no! Wait, can I not bet it?
You can't.
No, you cannot bet a critical failure.
Yeah, it's a crit fail.
Yep.
Oh, damn it!
Well, congratulations. You fail harder than I do. I mean, you beat me once again. Take a bow.
You actually built on his failure, too. He knocked over the computer, like, oh, let me fix the computer, and just smashed the screen.
Wow, it seems I haven't been repaired all the way. Huh.
I'm just
That's right. Blame it on Ricard's character. Obviously, you're not all the way repaired. That's why you fucked up.
Yes.
I come back. I'm like, maybe there's a reason they wrap them in cloth. They quit breaking shit.
So yeah,
I think I might agree with you there, Kip.
Yeah.
They request that you go find the bad Ugnaughts in the Tabana gas storage area, please. Like, don't break anything else. We promise we'll be safe.
Towards the gas storage area. Do I gotta make a stealth roll or?
You've got to go several layers down into the city in order to do that. This is the upper city where the basically this is the upper dwellings.
Can I look up on a map or something where this is?
Oh,
yeah, it's you have to take lifts and a couple different things to get there. And it doesn't like when you look it up, it's like it doesn't recommend non citizens to go down there. There's almost like if you go down there, it's on you.
Okay. Well, I'm going then because the cave. Ricard, they gotta swim at your own risk sign over here.
That's my kind of place. Let's go.
Yeah.
I will.
So I'm assuming all of you guys are going?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's about 9 o'clock here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Might be a good quitting point, unless everybody wants to go on for a little while. Or
I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need to go?
I don't need to go. I don't need to go.
Okay. We were normally stopping at 9 o'clock because Virgil had to go to work.
Yeah, that's the only reason we stopped at that. Otherwise, we'd be going to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I do apologize for my tardiness when coming here, and though in story-wise, I will be like in reboot session, just like beep boop bop beep boop bop beep boop bop beep boop bop boop, you know?
Yeah, no, that makes it. It's weird because I was ignoring your character, and they snuck into the room. And I literally went, oh man, Will's always trying to sneak into somewhere. He's going to be here and try and sneak in. And you tried to make a stealth roll to go in, and Ricard's character was like, no, buddy, you're coming with us. And then you showed up, for real.
Yeah.
Like, summoned you.
Yes, I've been summoned. What? People,
Well, actually, I hope you guys don't mind if I bow out, because I've got an early morning tomorrow. So.
No
Well,
problem, man.
if you got early morning, I'm fine stopping here so we can pick up.
Yeah, we can stop here.
We can definitely stop here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with you guys. I'm fine with your guys playing and going on.
No,
So.
you're the glorious leader. We can't keep our bullshit up if you're not here with your pretty face.
Besides, it gives us next week, it gives us a really good, clear-cut path where to go, and we'll get things moving a lot quicker. This session was a lot of backstory and people getting stuff done and you guys having to figure out how to get to this point.
And make fun of Will.
Make fun of each other.
I don't mind to be the joke of all jokes. I'm a robot.
Well, apparently I did a really good Will imitation that, like, there's coffee sprayed all over somebody's room right now.
Yeah, it was gross.
Oh, don't worry, I mopped it up. But yeah.
Okay.
And we're not upset with you. Well, if I'm assuming that you also have Discord on your phone or something.
I do. As I was able to jump in earlier, before I transfer over, you know?
Well, if you could do me a huge favor, in the future, if you're going to be late because you're doing a CPU job or something like that, please, if you could give us a little heads up, because we waited like 15, 20 minutes for you to show up.
No, of course. And honestly, this is a apology of my own there, Drake, so that's my fault on my end, and I should have let you guys know, you know?
I appreciate. Hey, if you learn from it, it's not a mistake. It's just a learning experience.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well,
all right, gentlemen. Thank you guys. You guys entertained me tonight. And to make me laugh out loud a couple times. Thank you for that. Sorry that this night was a little disorganized, but they didn't write this part of the module very well. They left it very open and very have fun trying to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah, bastards.
But
speaking of which, tomorrow's gonna be Pathfinder, and y'all know what you're doing.
All right. So, what do you guys think of this battle map for doing space chases?
Yeah, man, your game. Do it however you like, and I think you did it once before. I thought it was all right.
Yeah. I don't know if
I mean, we can try it again.
I
But
have a full space background.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the whole
how
point
you're doing,
is
if you're doing like the chase, then
right. Well, the whole point is instead of you moving back and forth to cards, you guys would be like the center ships, and everybody. So if this ship is flying after you and they're behind you, well, actually, if that's you're chasing them, they're in front of you. If you make a maneuver check and move 2 spaces up on them, instead of you moving, they actually move closer to you. You stay static, and when you make maneuver checks, they actually go different places.
Fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And each increment is supposed to be the equivalent of 50 squares. So the average starship weapon can only hit somebody within 3 rings. So if you got somebody who's out here, you can't hit them and they can't hit you.
Well, for signing off here, I'm signing off now. See y'all tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
Thank you for the game.
See you guys later. Thanks for running. Thanks for playing.
See you.
Everybody run away already?
I'm still here.
Just here.
All right, tonight was a little chaotic, and I'm sorry.
Did Virgil message us?
Last week, I think he actually told us.
Well, no, I mean, but I
Yeah,
just
it
saw
was-
something from Virgil just now.
No. Let me see.
Oh.
Like, little.
I
thing.
mean, I think he's still playing in other games.
Yeah.
Well, on Wednesday nights.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to get Chris to run some sort of modern game because he wants to play a modern game with guns and worrying about cover and like doing more battle stuff. And that's not So that's the conversation that he's having. He's trying to talk Chris into running a game for him that would be a little bit more realistic, a little bit more modern, and have modern guns in it. He'd really love to play like some post-apocalyptic game or something like that. And it's not the first time. He's on the unofficial Star Wars Discord, and he's on the unofficial Reddit Discord looking for other games all the time. Because I don't think that, while he'll play a sword and sorcery game, that's really, he's chomping at the bit to play something where he gets to shoot people, probably as more of like a sniper type character.
Okay, so the scene's a flat desert.
Yeah, and so and the rest of that, the rest of that was a conversation with other people telling him, that pretty much, I mean, technically the closest you're going to get to that in any of the games that we're playing right now is Shadowrun. You could certainly play somebody with a long range gun specialist in Shadowrun, but he's like, I don't know.
Said what? I don't know.
He like kind of ignored it and like
doesn't want to have
I don't know.
aliens or races.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm honestly not all that concerned with it. He's not in the game that I'm running, so he's not really my problem anymore.
Not my problem. Well, I thought he was effective. I mean, he was like, although, yeah, we didn't have a lot to shoot at, so.
I mean, he was effective, and he made a good character, but he also, in the middle, he asked a shit ton of questions, like, in the middle of game. Like, stuff that was generally should have been handled earlier, or it's somebody else's turn and somebody's in the middle of shooting somebody, and he's like, hey, can we do this? I'm like, dude, not right now, please. But, I mean, that's certainly not the worst thing in a player. I'm not saying that he's bad or anything like that. It's just, I'm not planning on running a game like that, and probably not planning on playing in a game like that.
Yeah. The game is Babysitter.
I mean, that's what being a GM is.
I know, but it's like, lean into that a little harder, and you actually find out the people are the DM's being paid by the people's parents because they're like, well, I won't get into this.
I don't know if I feel that
you've already lost me with I feel. I'm joking.
I don't know if I'm proficient enough in it's not so much the game setting itself. Well, yeah, in Star Wars, I don't know, like, he asked me, like, can you put an upgrade in armor? I'm like, I don't know, go look it up. I haven't read about it yet.
That's not a thing. I've asked for that for, since I started in Savage Worlds, and it's always this rude, no, just buy the armor that's there. And I've actually asked Zeth about that very thing. If I can upgrade an armor, I have silk robes, can I put something in them? And no, you just have to go to chain. You go, okay. So it's
I mean,
maybe he found something. So, but
modifying something like that. So when they say that equipment and guns and armor have mod slots, that's not what they mean. Although when I was looking up the gear in the Old Republic book, I did find armor modifications, but a lot of it is like purpose-built stuff.
Yeah, it's chameleon, IR, things like that.
Well, they have templates. Like, if you have an armor that is built by Masari template armor costs 10% more, and it gives it increases the minimum strength penalties by wearing it by 1, and it increases the agility related skill rolls.
Yeah.
But it detracts from the pace. So they have like pluses and minuses. They have like pages and pages